on there, so it should show up on your page. If it doesn't, will you please?
I'm going to share it anyways on it, so.
Thank you, Nic.
You love my little pumpkin?
I love it. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I love that flyer. I love all about you.
Anyways, on it, so.
We're live on Facebook.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm going to go on over here and do the intro. Oh, look at you. You're out of your pumpkin gourd.
I know.
My gosh. Welcome to the show. You guys, come on in. Enjoy a little bit of your week. I have a special guest who is a superstar.
Oh.
OMG. This guy has star quality written all over him. And if you don't agree, you better check your pulse. Nic Ryan Hawk is who I'm talking about. Here's his intro for tonight. Nic Hawk is a comedian who is a native of Iowa. Didn't know there was such a thing.
It's real. It's real.
A well-traveled theater veteran and singer who made his rise on the 5th season of NBC's hit singing show, and not too long after was humiliated on live TV. So he moved to comedy to let the nation know that he promises he is not too scared to turn
scarred.
You're okay. Turn out. He's not too scarred. Look at him. He's on the rise. A producer of 2, not 1, but 2 well-received online comedy concepts. Now moving on to the 3rd of his, which he is here to promote tonight. Let's give it up for the crazy, energetic guest, Nic Hawk. Woo! Nic, hi. Welcome to Comic Spot. Woo!
Thank you for having me back. Honestly, I cherish every moment I get to talk to you. You're just so good energy.
Oh, thank you. I work really hard on being in touch with the 3-year-old.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am a 3-year-old inside.
You know,
it's real.
We go through life and we get scarred. We get pushed up against walls and thrown down steps. And we have to be in touch with that little girl, that little boy before all the trauma.
No, yeah, mine's a little girl too. Don't worry, for sure.
Talk to me about what you have going on and talk.
You don't give me permission to do that. I'll do it all night. I came tonight because A, I wanted to talk to you. I love you. And B, I am super excited. I'm starting my 3rd comedy concept here on Tuesday. The last show I did was like a bi-weekly show. So it was every 2 weeks, but this one is every week. And it's called How to Deliver a Rump Roast, you know? And basically
sounds very Jewish.
It is Mazel Tov, Shabbat Shalom. The thing about it is it runs like a traditional Comedy Central roast. So we'll be making fun of whatever celebrity I pick that week. And the difference is we're going to do characters from movies. So it's not going to be like real celebrities. We're going to make fun of like really hated characters in movies to make it a little different.
Wow.
And so who else better to start with than the original Burning Man, Freddy Krueger? You know what I mean? It is just, there's so many things about him. He used to haunt my dreams when I was little. Not kidding. I was shown his movies at the tender age of 7.
Ooh.
Yeah, good parenting, great Christian parenting. And so, yeah, my siblings used to, I was so terrified of him that they used to, every time I'd come home from school, they would barricade me in the storage closet in our basement and tell me Freddy Krueger was in there with me. Yeah, I know, they're great siblings, but every time it happened, it was always after school and I'd have a book with me. And so I would hide the book in the water grate so Freddie couldn't steal my knowledge. So that's really important. You know, it's really important. But it led to me just loving him. And now I'm attracted to guys who are burn victims. So that's cool. Real nice. But yeah, it's a cool concept. I'm super excited to start it. All the information is over here because I'm just so good at editing. And basically I reached out, fun thing. I reached out to Robert England. I know. I sent him an email, and then I messaged him on all of his social media because I was like, bitch, you're going to hear me. And so, yeah, you are going to know me. You haunted my childhood. You're going to fucking listen. And so he reached back out because I invited him to watch the show, and he was like, that sounds like so much fun. That was it. So I think he's going to watch.
Oh, that's so great. Yay.
Yes! I'm super excited to meet the man who traumatized me. I can't wait.
My gosh. No wonder. That's happened in a closet.
Yeah, which I ran out of later in life, thank God.
I gave you the line. I let you
yes,
do
you
it.
did. You fed it right to me like a baby bird and his mama, you know? You just said, here, take this regurgitation.
Here you go.
It's all yours.
Not stealing that line from you.
No, and honestly, this is, I've just been very shocked on how well received all of my shows have been. Honestly, it's a true blessing because I thought I would just be performing for like myself, really. And it turns out that people really like it. And in this time, like you doing these comedy spot shows, people need comedy. They need to know that there still is love and laughs in the world, you know?
Yes, absolutely. So I saw a flyer that you put out with 30,000 people's faces on it.
I know. Yeah, I just love to fit as many on as I can. No, are you talking about the flyer for this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. If you notice, it's in like a Brady Bunch style. And I did that on purpose because I wanted it to feel, a lot of the cast for this show is going to be reoccurring. So they'll be on all the other weeks.
Wonderful.
Yeah, which is nice because now it's giving the opportunity to grow deeper connections with people because I have comedians from Dallas, some from Atlanta, and it gives them the chance to really like make a connection and make something special as opposed to like being shocked the week of the show and being like, oh my God, I messed up. I don't have another chance to redeem myself, you know?
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
That's really great. So on the Brady Bunch, there was a little old lady that went after a young boy.
Yeah, it's was it
Who's
Alice
playing that part? No, the mother Brady, whatever her name was. I don't remember her name.
She's just, when you think about that, like she is just such a floozy. Like you already had 3 kids from a different person, and now you got remarried, and you're still looking for good dick. It's crazy. It is crazy.
Man, talk about hungry. You know,
oh my God, ravishing.
That's right. What's it take to satisfy her?
Apparently, she hasn't figured that out. Apparently, she doesn't even.
So in the first episode of you call it a comedy show, a comedy.
Yeah, it's just online comedy show. Yep.
Okay. So on your very first one, that's going to be September. It already happened. Is that
no, September 29th.
That's tonight.
No, that's Tuesday.
Oh, okay. I'm old, so I forget what day it is.
It's okay. I have ADD, so I didn't pay attention to what day it is. Ever.
So tomorrow at 7:30 Central Day CDT.
Yeah, who knows what letters mean, you know? Who fucking knows?
So tomorrow is Tuesday, evidently. And
yes,
it's
Tuesday.
And it's the 29th, and it's the beginning of your new online comedy show called The Roast of Freddy Krueger.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it.
You did wonderful.
It's all about me.
No, it is. It's all about you. And speaking of all about you, thank you for giving me the opportunity to come on and plug this because honestly, the more people we reach out to, the more that this will be well received. And since we want to do it weekly, I want to build it up. And because of you, by the way, I have great connections with an amazing lady. And she asked me to do her show, not this week, but next week I got on.
Yay! Not this week,
know.
Next. Gladys Simon.
Yes, and she called me and left me a voicemail. And so now I feel cool that I even have her number.
Do you know how rare that is?
I felt like it was like, I was like, there's no way she calls everyone.
No, no.
Yeah. And she left the sweetest voicemail. She was like, well, now when you perform, just look your adorable self. And I was like, oh my God, I just love her.
I know she's going to really get you to another height, not that you're anywhere you shouldn't be already. You're right
No,
where you
yeah.
need to be, but she's got connections and she's behind you. I knew the minute I saw you that you and Gladys had to get together.
Honestly, it's been such a pleasure just because in this time when there's really not a lot of performing opportunities, you have to make them for yourself or figure out a way to get on someone else's show. And so I feel like I've never been scared of hard work. And now I'm getting the chance to do the hard work and people are seeing that.
That's wonderful.
It really is.
So like your show, the goal of this new show called Don't Tell Me, The Roast of Freddy Krueger, that starts tomorrow, which is a Tuesday it's September 29th, also at 7:30 Central. So that'd be
Yes.
5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. Central is an hour before. What's the goal of tomorrow's show?
Honestly, I've already warned all the other comedians that are on it that go as hard as you can. Be as mean to everyone on the panel as you possibly can, because that's when a roast is really, really good. For example, one of the jokes I'm using, I have a comedian, his name is Kyle Porter. He lives in Atlanta and he's doing the show and he's like always had trouble trying to find a girlfriend. And he's like very skinny body type like me. So a couple of his jokes are, Kyle seems like the kind of guy that just wishes that women dreamt about him, it's just nice to be thought of, Freddy Krueger, Kyle, and myself have a similar body type. We all look, the older we get, like we can't live within 500 feet of a school. So that's wonderful. You know what I mean? Him and Freddie have a lot in common because they've both been severely burnt before. Wow. Freddie by a mob of angry parents and Kyle by every woman he's ever asked out. So, it's like simple, very, just very cutty, mean. We want to be very tongue in cheek.
So they've been burnt, and on the show, you're going to burn.
Yes. And in the original roasts on Comedy Central, normally the roast master goes first. But I don't like that because I want to see what these whores have to say about me so I can upload the good shit, You're
all ready for it, right?
I'm so ready. I am this is a guy that has a lot of meaning to me, not because it's just he scarred me, And so now getting the chance to make fun of him and the chance of him watching this, and because Freddie is such an iconic character.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
And he's the only one who can play him. That's why they haven't made any new ones, because no one else can take his spot,
Wow.
So I'm hoping after he sees this, he'll be like, look, that guy right there looks creepy as fuck too. Maybe he could be the new one,
Wow. Congratulations on your guts and your schmaltz and you have everything it takes. You're a superstar in the making. You're on your way. You've done so much already. Tell the people watching some of the accomplishments in your life, because I've bragged you up as a superstar already before comedy. Tell them.
Yeah, honestly, I've had a lot of great opportunities from working in theater and doing traveling productions, and then getting the chance to showcase my singing voice, which for the longest time was the only thing I thought that I could do well. So it's just nice to stumble into comedy and realize that God really blessed me. He gave you a lot of gifts.
Yes.
The most.
Oh my God.
But honestly, it's been with comedy now, I was already building a name for myself beforehand and getting on shows, but then quarantine of course happened and you have to build in a different way. And so now I'm finally getting booked again on paid gigs because we're finally opening shows here,
Yes. That's fabulous.
Yeah, so it's been wonderful.
So you did Broadway shows, you did traveling shows, you've been on a hit show on TV singing, and we leave the name of the show out.
Yep.
And And so after, like, what is your main goal in life? Like, I've asked this of almost everybody. What's the legacy Nic Ryan Hawk wants to leave?
Honestly, before I went on to the singing competition, I thought I wanted to be Beyonce famous, you know. But then after seeing people's like criticisms on social media, I realized that like I am happy performing as long as I'm making a living and supporting my family. I don't care if I become a big superstar. I just want to put positivity into the world and grow as a person, and just as long as I'm doing that. I told my mom when she was trying to get me to go to college, I was like, Mom, I could be homeless as long as I'm doing this, is because that feeds me.
Yes,
Who
absolutely.
needs food when you have dreams, you know?
No wonder you have that body type.
Oh yeah, I think honestly, I question this because I've been skinny my whole life, and I went to a doctor to see about like gaining muscle and gaining weight. And he was like, you'd have to eat 3 meals a day and drink 4 protein shakes. And I was like, honestly, I can't put that much in my body. But I attest my skinniness to the fact that I've always swallowed gum from a young age. So I think my stomach's just lined with gum and nothing is gonna stay, you know? I think you froze. Hello? Well, if you guys can still see me, come see my show. It's right here on this side. Yes. You guys keep watching. Be yourselves. Watch my show. It's amazing. It's really good. It's going to be this Tuesday, so please come check it out. I'm sorry she got disconnected. I don't know where she went, but tune into the show. It's on my Facebook page, Nic Ryan Hawk. Check it out. Linda apparently had a hot date. She couldn't be here anymore. You know, she had to go. So please watch the show. Be yourselves. And yeah, have a good night. Don't be problems, okay? Because Freddy Krueger, I can get to haunt your dreams, okay? He haunted my childhood, so I'm pretty sure he'll help me out, okay? Love you. I'm saying bye for me and Linda. Have a good night, guys.